Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dan, this is Neomustangs, and this is my Foxbody Mustang channel. We're going to be talking today about the black turbo Foxbody that we haven't seen in a while. You've seen it on the channel for many years. It's been stock bottom end 351, stock bottom end 302, GT40, small turbo, etc., etc. It's been through a number of combinations, but you really haven't seen the Black Fox much the last month or two, and there's a good reason why. We've been doing a lot of tuning and testing with the white car. We've been running mid-9s with this car, and that turbo kit that's on my white car used to be here on my black car. And for those of you that are new to the channel, this is my black turbo Fox. And you'll probably say to yourself, why do I have multiple Fox bodies on my channel that are turbo? Different kind of tastes in each car, whereas the white car is more of kind of a race drag street car because it's still full weight and full interior, and this car is more of my drive cruise still has power car. And I really enjoy the way the theme is on this car more than I do the white car. But honestly guys, we're not really here to talk about the difference between the white car and the black car today. That's what I've kind of left for another day. If you see here in the background what I got going on, kind of want to give you an update on where we're at. Let's start by popping the hood. Still got all my interior in here. Got some goodie boxes in the back. I don't gut my cars. I could, but I don't. Still run the latch even though I run the pins, because you never know when that latch is going to fail. So this is where we left off. We got a 363 stroker in here, small block, 8.2 deck, solid motor mounts. We usually have the on-3 kit in here that's in the white car. Literally guys, all we did was take the turbo kit off. We put it on the white car, put the wastegate, bigger wastegate on it, made more power. It was happier with that motor anyways, because this one was seriously boost spiking at the end. The 363 stroker, so the boss block, or the on-3 kit, just didn't like those ports very much. It leaked, wasn't happy. It would boost spike at the end. This engine wanted to see higher RPMs, whereas the 408 stroker is known to have, you know, more power. Those blocks make more mid torque and more power, kind of in the lower RPM range, whereas an A2 deck 363 can go up and higher. But that was just too much boost spike. We're gonna get this car back on the road and hopefully get it kind of half prepped to start getting painted soon this year, and maybe make Mustang Week with this car, or even make the Foxtoberfest with both the cars. I want to focus my attention over here on what I just recently purchased. Now some of you guys might know that's been around the turbo game a long time. Some of the original turbo kit companies like Incan, PTK, Treadstone, B&G, On3 came on the scene. You know, you've always had your custom fabricators. Pony Down, that's just to name a few. There's a lot of turbo kits out there, CRX, VS Racing, etc. This particular kit here is a B&G kit. Now if you don't know who B&G is, B&G kind of was like mid 2000s. He was a fabricator, started his own business fabricating because he knew how to weld, ended up creating his own headers, his own jigs, and started to create his own kits, to the point that he has reverse engineered this kit about 5 or 6, 7 times as far as revisions is concerned. So this kit's one of the older kits. We're gonna take this old B&G kit and we are going to stick it on the black car. Notice I don't have our turbo there because we're probably gonna put a smaller turbo on this, because this car is being prepped to test the transmission. But again, we're here to go through the B&G turbo kit. Well, this is the stage 1 turbo kit instructions, and notice Brian sent like literally a book on how to put this thing together. And B&G has always had, they had very good customer service, and you know what, they never really advertised. They were more word of mouth, but to be honest with you, it's probably one of the better kits out there. The nice thing about the way this header design is, and I'm gonna probably have to bring my engine up a little bit, is it sets the turbo kind of in this little gap right here on the fender well. So I could put a larger turbo in here. I could maybe even use my VS Racing turbo. Guys, there's nothing wrong, and let me pause real quick. There's nothing wrong with running on-3 stuff. I've been running on-3 stuff for years. They're kind of, I've modified them, pretty much made my own kit at this point. I have a custom stainless kit over there that's built basically for the white car. So there's nothing wrong. It doesn't really matter what kit you have. You just make it work for yourself. And you don't have to have a 363 stroker. You don't have to have a 408 stroker. My cars have made a progression over the years to make power. These cars were both 14-second stock bottom end cars for years. There's just a natural progression that happens. That's why we got Dad's car. That'll be speed density stock bottom end car for the rest of its life. Anyways, going back to the kit, I just wanted to show you guys some of the quality that you get. This kit is probably the revision 3 or 4 that was released back in 2010. Managed to pick this kit, B&G kit up, new inbox, opened. As you can see that the headers are kind of scratched up or whatever, but I don't really care because I'm gonna end up wrapping them. But you can tell the quality here of, you know, the welds aren't sunk in. They're nice, good welds. And the one thing I noticed about the difference between this and the other kits that I've run is this metal is nice gauge. It's like a 16, 14 gauge in some areas. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these headers up, and we're gonna end up putting this kit on the black car. It's got a 3.5-inch downpipe, which this is one of the revisions in like 2011 that he made. Obviously, we're talking 3-inch cold side all the way around. 46mm precision wastegate, brand new in box, nice 4-inch intercooler, and even came with a tile blowout valve. So as you guys can see, I have been busy getting parts for this car. The reason why I'm even making this update, I gotta show you guys. It got to the point to where I bought a manual rack, a Flaming River rack, and I have a battery box here, relocation, amongst other items for my turbo kit. Now actually what this means is I was going to put the manual rack on my car. The rack was leaking anyways. I'm gonna take the battery, put it in the back, and put a manual rack on here, remove the power steering pump, and I was gonna run it just like I do my white car. But guys, I like my power steering. I like my street car. It's got a pretty monster motor that probably should be in the white car right now, but it is what it is. I like my luxury items. So we decided to kill that idea, and we bought this turbo kit. And I have news for you. We're gonna take this car and we're gonna make this the test car for the TKX. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to be checking my channel out here soon. We're gonna be taking the T56 Magnum out of this car after we get the kit back on and the car running. And then we're gonna hit the dyno and we're gonna make 600 wheel power on the money. And then we're gonna start making some track videos because we got a TKX to test. And that's gonna be something that you guys are gonna wanna follow along with. So, you know guys, I know some of you guys don't relate to some of my cars, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this is just a natural progression of where we're at on our channel. And this is a natural progression of where the black car is right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I basically wanted to kind of show you an unboxing of the B&G kit that I recently picked up. We're gonna run this kit on 80-pound injectors. Like I said, we're gonna make 600 wheel with a smaller turbo, and we are going to track test and drive test the TKX in this. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the channel. I hope you enjoy the things that I do here on the channel, because we do a lot of testing, we do a lot of dynoing, and we do a lot of driving, we do a lot of track racing, we do a lot of cruising, we do it all. And we're gonna bring some really cool videos with the TKX. We're gonna track race that, we're gonna hit the dyno with it, we're gonna see if we can break that thing. But outside of that, guys, I appreciate your time watch. If you guys enjoy the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe below. Leave me a comment what you think, and stay tuned for the next video. See you soon.